I'm at the Graffiti Mansion in Jaco, Costa Rica, and there are some absolutely amazing trees here, and I just really wanted to share what they have to say. So I have this beauty here, which does have some graffiti on her, and she says that she doesn't mind the graffiti because she has learned, being in such a popular place, that this is the human sign of graciousness, which is kind of an interesting way to look at it, I think, from a human perspective. But she says it is them trying to leave their mark and be remembered. And she is happy to honor and remember the people who wish for this. She has been here a very, very long time, as has this mansion, and I don't know how long it's been here, but it overlooks the water, and of course we are in the rainforest, and she says that the trees here are very happy and healthy, that they are very sad that so many feel the need to trash and litter around this beautiful place, but the graffiti is part of what makes it special. And so she very much loves and honors her graffiti. She says she would like to think that the pig on her is a symbol of a fruitful life. So there is this amazing tree here that goes up for what seems to be forever. He is so beautiful. He says that he loves being where he is because even though there are trails all around him and there are people who come by every day, he gets to just sit back and watch. And this is his view. And he says it's important that you know his view. Of course, it's not quite his view because he's much taller than I am. But this is his view, and it is beautiful. And he is very grateful to be here. He says the rainforest is its own type of harmony, and there are so many who believe it to be dangerous and harmful, and it certainly can be to those who are not aware or do not understand life itself. But when you live in harmony, it does not mean you do not die or move on or go to sleep. It simply means that you live with the cycles of life. And that is what, he says, that is what we do here in the rainforest. We live in the cycles of life. This is something else I have not experienced before in talking to the trees. These two trees behind me, they are very different. They are two very different kinds of trees, and yet there is this symbiosis with them, this connectivity. They actually seem to speak in unison and as one. They are connected in a way that they share experience and existence and understanding and nutrients, and they share a single voice, is what they say. They want to talk about the benefits of this, and of course we've had tree talks before where they talk about the symbiosis of life, the connectivity, and how life is very good this way. It is very supportive, and it is something that humans have yet to understand. But these trees, they talk about the bliss and the joy of understanding their own connectedness, their own connectivity, of sharing the experience. Imagine if you and another shared an experience completely. You knew what they knew. You understood what they understood as if you were them. And that is what these two trees share, is their experience, their love, their joy. And yes, trees do feel these things. They very much have emotions like we do in so many ways. And it is such a beautiful gift to know that they are connected this way. So it's easy to say that this structure that we are visiting, this Graffiti Mansion, is a blight on the earth. But if you look, the trees live in symbiotic health with it. They work together, they grow together, and this particular tree says that the wall is not in the way. The wall is what helps support the tree to grow and to live and to be. Without the wall, this tree could not grow to be so tall and to be so supported. He says that this is an example of how we can all live together in harmony. We can fuel and feed and support each other without destruction. This is not necessarily about the trees, but as I'm going through, I just really want to share this wall, and the trees are listed on the wall. But there is this beautiful story that is told about the animals and the people. And it just continues. We're going to walk with it. Some of it is painted very brightly. Some of it is just like a mud color. Some of it is not painted at all. But it is quite remarkable. Carved into the side of this wall. This amazing beauty is most of the way down the mountain. And she really just wants to say hi. She says she could repeat all of the messages that we've had today. But why? When she can just say hello. She would like to share that her favorite friend is a sloth. And the sloth is not here right now because the area is too populated. And what's interesting is when she says the area is too populated, so the sloth left. This was a few weeks ago. And the sloth will not be back for a few months. Even though the sloth is probably very close by. So she just wants to say hello from the rainforest. From Jaco, Costa Rica.